Diablo 3 character in record time without breaking a sweat. Because if leveling at light speed to the max cap is your goal, then this will be the most important page you'll ever read. Hi, I'm Jonathan Bradley Smith, and welcome to Diablo 3 Speed. Look, the name of the game is Speed. And in just a few minutes, you're going to discover a secret cache of valuable information on how you can massively sprint your way through Diablo 3 games and experience a level of advancement like no one else on the internet, even if your installation DVD is still fresh in its wrapping. It's no surprise, only the hardest, toughest, most tenacious player will stop at nothing to max out their character's level. Why? Because there's no way you can take on Inferno, which is beyond hard, as characters there will be crawling around at ridiculous levels. Diablo 3 is a freaking competitive game and tough on the lower levels. And if you attempt to go in without being armed to the teeth and fully souped up, it's a sure bet that the mobs will devour you alive. But you already know that, right? Oh yeah, before that, let's answer the question which is probably on your mind now. Just who in the world am I? Well, since I was young, I started doing speed runs on games. On Super NES, I finished Super Mario 3 in 11 minutes, and it's even featured on YouTube today. I got a real kick out of that, so I totally get your need to level up quick too. Well, then I moved on to more games like Guild Wars, Lineage, Battle of Immortals, etc. And when World of Warcraft came out, I was the first on the server to hit the max levels of 60 at that time. And it took me 8 days. People's eyes on the server were green with envy, and it felt good. Back in the old Diablo 2, I got up to level 99 in only a few days. I went on with Battle.net wearing my social status with pride. But now we have Diablo 3, and I'm busy refining and tweaking every path I can take for every character. Every single quest, check. Items for speed killing, check. I want to find the fastest, most effective, efficient way to power level, check. And that's what you want too, right? Well, now you can, in a very short time, discover a treasure trove of valuable information on how you can massively dominate your Diablo 3 games and learn how to do it for every single character out there. But here's the problem. The problem is you still got a life to live. Make no mistake about it, leveling up fast in Diablo 3 is a challenge. If you don't have a clue on how to achieve new levels, you'll be wasting a lot of time and money in the game. If you were around during the Diablo 2 era, you'll know for sure that the teams that dominated the high levels were able to get the best equipment, had awesome knowledge around the game, and had the best team. Basically, they had the best everything. As you're reading this letter, you'll probably feel that in order to level up quickly in Diablo 3, painful sacrifices must be made. You'll think that you'll be glued to the screen for hours trying to figure it out. You might have to let your studies slide. You might even be forced to make a choice, boyfriend or girlfriend, spending endless hours in front of the PC just to get to the upper levels. It's almost like you're selling your soul to Diablo himself. But if you feel that this is something you must do, then listen carefully, because people who think that giving up their real lives to be the best at Diablo 3 are all wrong. Believe me. Grinding mobs endlessly in Diablo 3 is like cutting down a huge oak tree with a blunt axe. I've been there, I've done that, it's not worth the sacrifice. What if I told you that you can still lead a normal life while having the best gear, more gold than you can ever spend, and a thoroughly optimized character that you can take on the mobs of hell all by yourself? And when you're at the end of this page, you'll be one of the elite few who have maxed out their levels in record time, arm themselves to the teeth with legendary weapons and armor, be a PvP god, have tons of gold, and total mastery of all 5 classes in the game. But it wasn't always this easy for me. I used to struggle in the game, so I know your pain. I was there. It sucks when others have items that would make you drool. That's why I've decided to share this knowledge with people with my carefully organized all-in-one Diablo 3 course guide. So, what is this going to cost? The question is, how much do you value your precious time and social life? How much is it worth to you to have your character at level 60 now rather than a month from now? Do you want to be the best player among your friends? Would you still like to go out for parties? How about still getting good grades or performing well at your work? Well, you can have them all, a balanced life and great gaming fun. I mean, look, I know that there are other ways you might get to the maximum level, but I wouldn't recommend it. One of them is by hiring someone to play the game for you. You pay them hundreds of dollars and they'll log into your account and hack away at the monsters. If you fancy wasting all your hard-earned money on people playing your account, then go ahead. It's your money. but it's not an authentic way to play the game. The right kind of knowledge would get the same results, and you can get it cheaper. How about buying expensive items off the auction house? Scrap that. Why don't you save that money? Read this guide, get to level 60, and sell your items to someone else. Do you understand what I'm saying is totally priceless? Being able to speed level could make you rich. And that's what I really struggle with on how I should price this priceless information. My friends thought I was nuts. They all said I should sell this for $600. Others told me not to sell it. They told me just to sell my skills at power leveling and sell items off the auction house. But I played around with the price because I didn't want to devalue this information as well. So I looked at $197 and then $97. But after much consideration, I'm going to blow your mind with an even better offer. I understand how you feel. I, too, wanted to max out my character fast. So I finally came to a conclusion. I'm going to offer this at very limited copies at an unbeatable price. Are you ready for this insane offer? It's only a measly $37. It's a no-brainer offer. There's no reason why you shouldn't get your hands on it right now. Yeah, here's the deal. Diablo 3 Speed isn't for the faint-hearted. You will learn the deepest, darkest secrets required to take your game to a whole new level. But I understand it's your character and your game. But a truly serious player would not quit at a time like this. Ask yourself this. Which would you rather be in 2 weeks? A legendary, weapon-wielding, maxed-out freak character, or a puny, low-level laughingstock? Deep down, we all know what you're about. So click the download